Welcome back to Down Planet. My name's Laughing Boy.
Kashiva. Caboose.
And we're back with more Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Press start. we're fighting with our...
How many of our Amiibo episodes start like that?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Just...
Because you don't press start.
Press start.
This episode's called Brawler Later.
Brawler, I hardly know her.
Brawler, that's offensive.
I got an excuse for brawling it.
I'm really brawling it.
That's an interesting aura sphere Lucario's got there.
What is it?
Yes, it's a custom. I believe I went with one that wasn't his normal custom. And in fact, I think I almost... Yikes. Where'd you go? I almost chose the one where he just pulls his enemies into the actual aura ball and does damage.
By naming conventions, you guys probably already know who's who.
Well, yeah.
Right.
But just in case you don't, Milkshulk over there is Caboose's, and Cheese belongs to Mekashiva. And then Lucaribo, Little Karibo,
Little Lucaribo.
as his
Belongs to
nickname.
Bugbear.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yeah.
He will
I should
never.
have... Oh,
Just
wow.
not enough.
Who got
If he
the
only-
stun? Shulk.
If only he had more damage, he could have made it up. You know how Lucario's, the way Lucario's aura
attacks
works
get
is
stronger?
the more damage he has, the more his attacks get stronger. But his, the more damage he takes, his extreme speed actually goes further.
Yeah, it actually went pretty far.
So, like, if he had tons of damage, he could literally hit extreme speed here and go all the way across the stage.
Okay, freak.
What's the best way to describe it?
Yeah, it is. No, that's true.
I still have yet to see Cheese do a KO punch.
He's done it.
Like
Oh, he
once.
did. Yeah, I remember he did once.
It,
Oh, Schultz, get
I
out of
didn't
there.
really teach Cheese how to do KOs. I just mainly told him to side
Oh,
bait.
that was nice.
That was pretty good.
So, we might be a little late on this, but,
Oh, yeah. So let's talk
apparently
about Amiibos.
some stuff has gone down since our last Amiibo.
Wow.
Since our last Amiibo throwdown.
Yes, we threw down our Amiibos as well as half of
Ooh,
the,
that was sick.
our Amiibo subreddit after what has probably been
The biggest debacle in Amiibo history.
Let's not even say Amiibo history. I haven't seen a...
Oh, that was nice.
Wow, I've actually never seen this Final Smash
Oh, you've
in
never
action.
seen Gigamac?
No, I mean, I've seen it,
By
but I've never
a-
seen
by
actually
an
anyone
Amiibo?
doing it.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, I swear, like, the Amiibo shortage has been... I haven't seen Nintendo do something this terrible since Adventures of Link.
Adventures of Link?
Oh, yeah.
Were you old enough to see that?
I was not.
I don't think we are.
I know about it. So basically, the game came out in, like, November or December in 1988, but no one actually got their hands on it until, like, spring of 89.
Wow.
Jeez.
Because they're like, we have...
We didn't produce enough copies?
Basically. Like, pretty much the game, I think, was finished,
Well, actually,
right
I mean,
before it came out officially.
I still feel like it's still a big part of this is still like GameStop's bad.
Yeah,
as well.
but the thing is, the
It's
general...
also the online sites.
the general-
no one handled it well.
Yeah, the general consensus right now seems to be that this is Nintendo's fault. Like, they don't actually want to blame the retailers, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, look, they could have handled this way better. Like,
Yeah.
what was the point of GameStop doing only web and store pre-orders when they knew that their servers couldn't handle it?
Maybe they didn't know. They just
Yeah, they...
maybe they did know. They just didn't want to believe it.
Like, I'm so sick of people making that excuse, though, because...
I know it's not an excuse.
Yeah, like, whenever a multiplayer game comes out, and the very first day, the servers go down, and they're just, we couldn't anticipate it. Yeah, you did.
You
Like,
yeah.
are you fucking... You can't make that an excuse anymore.
I think they were also trying to prevent resellers from just ordering a shit ton online.
Maybe. I mean,
I
Yeah,
think
'cause-
I have a couple of theories on it too, but
like the day this all happened, we were all at Chris's because
Well, now you guys know I work at
mentioned this.
This
several
We have not.
times.
We have mentioned that I worked in a game selling company, but we never mentioned.
Pretty sure we have.
You
Anyways,
bleeped it out.
Did not.
so we were there, and
Oh,
Shulk
sure,
got that kill.
just eating a big.
And so we were watching this
tier
like
two.
unfold at the source, and it was just terrible. Like I was only getting one amiibo, and I was still,
Which
really.
one were you getting?
I was
Nest.
only getting Ness.
This Nest, which was still funny how
How that was the only one that never ran out.
exactly. Like that amiibo stuck around forever.
Yep.
Wario sold out first.
No.
Oh.
Lucina.
No,
said-
he didn't sell out first, but he sold out
sold out
before
before
Ness. That's
Ness.
what I meant to say.
He sold out, and then Charizard, and then the Splatoon amiibos, and then
Wow, that's the second.
That's the second time he's
steal.
taken it from Shulk. The Splatoon amiibo sold out too?
the
Yes.
Splatoon amiibos. Funny thing are actually Japan's Fire Emblem amiibos.
Wow.
Yeah,
Japan's Fire Emblem.
In Japan,
The fact that everybody
in Japan,
wants them.
Splatoon amiibos are fucking ridiculously overpriced. People
Wow.
want them because
That's interesting.
Yeah, Japan just sees that as like, we need this. This is the new IP. This is Nintendo.
Yeah.
Whereas America, all these
Splatoon is the
fucking
future.
weeaboos are just like, Island Fire Emblem. Actually, all the resellers are like, well,
Ah.
people loved Marth, so let's buy Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it seems to be the case that Fire Emblem is like the thing.
Yep.
It's the one to get.
Well,
It's really funny to me too, because I guarantee you about 50% of the people who want them have probably not played a Fire Emblem game. And if they have, they've only played Awakening.
it's because
What?
Path of Radiance is
I
a
feel the
fucking
same
rare
way.
GameCube game. It's because Radiant Dawn is a rare Wii game.
Oh, good job.
The only ones that were readily available, I think, was Shadow Dragon, and that was only for like nowadays, obviously.
and that's a
it'd be rare.
remake.
And Awakening, I think, kind of. If we want to talk about another fucking shortage,
Yeah,
Fire Emblem
Well, that-
Awakening stirred something. In,
that was
in
delayed.
gamers.
That was delayed shipments. That wasn't a shortage.
Yeah, but
Um,
it caused a
we got?
shortage.
This actually is
Only
probably going to
for
be kind of
a while.
close.
Yeah.
And then that game
Oh,
was
yes.
the most sold game in a long time.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
Oh, Lucario got second.
Go Milk Shulk.
Weird.
No, Little Mac always gets kind of.
Let's see. Oh,
Well,
I was right. It was
That's a
super
really
close.
close game,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Let's throw them in a stage. Let's pick a stage.
Okay, you want to rock these guys again?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
I didn't fucking bring anyone else except for a blank Yoshi.
Okay, you want to pick another stage?
Yeah, put him on. Put him on Sonic World. Fuck it.
Really?
Yeah, that's or Mega Man. Let's see how they deal with him. Yeah.
With Yellow down
Yeah,
there?
I don't think we've ever had him showing up on a Mega Man stage. Maybe once.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe once. I don't know. So, back to the actual amiibos.
Oh,
I know
you want
just
you
a
want to tell
lot
the
of-
story about what happened with Toys R Us, like from your end, Andrew?
Oh, yeah! About how, if it wasn't for the fact that my girlfriend was in another country, we wouldn't have gotten them? Yeah, sure, let's talk about that. Like, everyone basically said, okay, these things... The official word from Toys R Us was, we will release them between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. And they got released at 3 a.m.
Did they say a time zone?
No, well,
They didn't say PST or like.
it wouldn't have
Central Mountain.
mattered. I don't,
Okay, first of all,
I know.
that's
3
still
a.m. is a
3
different
a.m.
country.
Eastern is still way earlier than 7 to 9 p.m. in any time zone in
I know.
America.
I know.
Yeah.
In America, yes.
So anyways, continue.
So, I kind of was not really in the mood at that point. I was like, you know what, whatever. I don't even care anymore. I probably won't get these. And then I just get a text at like 3 in the morning from my girlfriend who was like, I have them. And I was like, what the fuck were you talking about? And she just goes, they sold them at 3 in the morning, not 7. And I went, yay.
Did you notice Little Mac threw the fairy bottle off
Yeah,
the
he
stage
did.
because he didn't want Shulk to get it?
I
don't
do
know
that-
if
I do
was the
that-
reason for it.
I personally, when I do play with items, I always do that. I always like, I don't need this, no one gets it. Yeah, that's so funny. Like, if she hadn't had been in Vietnam, then you would not have them.
Yeah. Well, like, this has caused a lot of people to give up.
And
Yeah.
Toys R Us's apology was so.
Oh yeah, they had the
awful.
best apology. They were like, "We're so sorry that you couldn't get these
The new Amiibos.
Wave 4 Amiibos, but you can totally walk into our store and collect any of the ones we currently have in stock. Maybe you want Mario or his big brother Luigi, or
Also
perhaps you
wrong.
like Bowser."
Isn't Greninja gonna be?
Greninja is the Toys R Us.
Greninja-
No,
the Toys
he's
R Us-
going to be pre-orderable the day before he comes out.
Right now,
In
he
store.
is-
Really?
In,
They have-
in
that's
store,
terrible.
every store is gonna have 8 or some shit. And
They're
8?
gonna have the, well, yeah, they have cards.
Yeah, they have. It's like Black Friday if you've ever shopped then, but only for
Nice.
one Amiibo.
These guys are getting hella damage before they're KO'd.
Yeah.
I really hope that GameStop
God, Little Mac.
didn't pre-order every single item they had, and they do show up to stores.
So I think part of
But I feel like everything's gone.
I think with the
Yeah.
web and stores, and going back to that, I think the main reason why they did that was they wanted to. I think they did want to cut down on how many people were able to get a certain amiibo, and I think that was the easiest. I don't think that was the easiest way, but I think they thought it was the
They
easiest
thought it
way
was
to
the
do
easiest
it.
way, yeah.
Well, they've
Another
been
reason,
pushing web and stores for an entire 2 years now.
yeah,
Like
I don't-
it's its own separate statistic.
I don't
yep.
like it.
No, web and stores are awful.
I didn't like that I had to do it for my 3DS, and I don't like that I had to do it for
The
this
main
Amiibo.
reasons they do it are because they're trying to put customer service first, and I can't count
I just
how
don't.
many times people will pre-order something rare. They have 2 days to get it. They don't pick it up, and then that next third, fourth, whatever day, they come in and complain. They're like, "Why didn't you hold my thing?"
Yeah.
So now GameStop is just like, "Fine.
I mean, at the same
if you
time-
want this, we're shipping it to your house, so you can't fucking say a thing."
I was also
I
going to
don't
say
know, I
they
still-
didn't want to have to worry about shipping it to their own stores.
Isn't
Yeah.
it still your policy, though? Isn't your policy known that you have 48 hours to pick it up, though?
The
But
policy
some
is-
people still don't know that.
That's
well,
not
the
your
fir-
fault,
The
then.
first
It
thing, though,
is.
the
No,
first
it's
thing,
not.
though, the policy it has always been that there is a 48-hour wait to pick up a reserve.
Yeah, if that's your
However-
policy and that's well known, it's not your fault anymore if they miss it.
It
How-
still is if they complain hard enough.
Exactly.
People,
awful.
That's not awful. That's how, like, customer service is the worst fucking thing because the customer is always right, even if they're wrong.
That's yeah.
Like, that's horrible.
The customer's never right; they're just there. But like, no. The other thing was if you want to hold the reserve longer than that, you need to contact the store. And
Yeah.
I believe at that point it is manager's discretion.
Yep.
Jesus, Little Mac's taking it.
But you want to know another? You want to know another reason they do weapon stores? Because of the thing that happened to Matt, where only a certain amount of reserves show up, not for every reserve, and then somebody that was told they can't get it, they have to wait, comes in and just complains until they get one, and then the person that was supposed to get one gets fucked.
Yep.
Like that's why
so
they're trying to
awful, yeah.
switch to weapon stores.
But I just
Ooh,
wow,
please,
that
go
was
with it.
amazing.
Oh,
All right, so
Oh,
there you go.
cheater.
he has a little bit more.
Oh,
He has a little bit more defense, so his knockout might not happen quite so easily.
The, I don't know, just the whole process of web and store just sounds
Yeah,
so
they need to-
silly.
they need
You're just
to-
like, so what do I have to... I have to get it online? It's like, no, you have to come into the store so we can buy it for you online.
Exactly. I don't
That
think
sounds so silly.
it's like what would I rather do? Go to a store that has 5 megabit per second download and upload, or go to my own computer and do the exact same
I'm
thing?
pretty sure the other reason is to prevent people from ordering multiples easily. Because people can still order multiples.
It
They
happened
just-
when we were there, yeah.
they just have to drive store to store.
Well, no, like when we were
No,
there,
remember-
there were people who were like, "Oh, I'm getting this one for my friend."
Well, yeah, but he had his friend's ID and everything. But
I would
I
never
know
do that.
I know they're resellers. Like
Well, yeah.
I know he is because that's the guy that was selling the Skull Kids at Gamers Exchange.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, that was his friend, and that was his ID.
Yeah. So at least you knew there was some legitimacy to it.
I don't care how good a friend you are. I'm not saying give me this. Here is my ID. That's ridiculous.
Well,
Clutch KO at the end.
yeah, in the case to sell it, yeah, but if it's like something else like the PS4 Anniversary Edition,
Alright, Lucario wins.
Hooray.
step it the fuck up, Mac.
He
Well, he got second.
Yeah, but he
How close-
hasn't won in a long
How
time.
close was this one?
Fuck, a little off.
You broke even.
That was almost symmetry when you think about
He
it.
also died the most.
But he also got the most KOs.
If it wasn't for that.
Hooray for small miracles.
Alright.
Salty about Amiibos.
We can continue being salty on the next episode. If you like what you see, be sure to hit the like button, and if you want to see more and haven't already, please subscribe. That would help us out. And we'll see you next time.
Why?
Bye-bye. Alright.
Okay.